Unacademy. Let's crack it.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Please sit down
Thank you, sir.
and introduce yourself.
My name is Aesha Duvedi. I'm from SES Nagar, Mohali, and I completed my LLB in 2020 from Department of Laws, Punjab University in Chandigarh. And my hobbies are painting, dance, and martial arts.
अपने आप नहीं बताना अगर
Martial
hobbies
arts?
पूछे
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Which martial arts?
So there are various forms of martial arts. I am district level, Chandigarh district level gold medalist in my category in Shastrang martial arts, which is an Indian form of martial arts.
अच्छा, ये
Martial
बोल
arts
देना,
are to
introduction
defend
बोल
yourself.
Sorry, sir?
To defend yourself.
Yes, sir.
Self-defense techniques.
Yes, sir. So, Shastrang basically, Shastra means weapon and Ang means the part of body, and it makes to make yourself a weapon.
Why you want to become a judge?
Sir, since I am from a non-legal background, so initially the position and aura of a judge attracted me a lot. Then later when I entered the field of law, then I realized how humble this profession is. And now after 3 years of my journey in this preparation for judicial services, I've realized that I've inculcated the attributes of a judge like patience and dedication. And so I'm here.
Why is Vinita Sharma so important in Hindu law? Why is that case so important?
So it's a recent landmark case. So can I take a moment?
Yes.
So it's basically the interpretation of Section 6 of Hindu Succession Act, which was amended in 2005, and it told us that the living daughters of living co-partners are eligible for the benefit which has been given in Section 6. Basically, the Dhamaka judgment gave ambiguity that whether both should be alive or not. So in order to clear that judgment, Vinita Sharma is landmark.
What is definition of state in our constitution?
So state in our constitution is defined under Article 12, and it includes the parliament, the state legislatures, and the other the municipalities and the other state
Local and other authorities.
Yes, sir.
How do we define what are other authorities? What are various judgments of Supreme Court on other authorities?
So other authorities, there are various judgments. I am not able to recall all the exact judgments, but some are the statutory bodies which can be incorporated. They are included in the other authorities.
Okay.
Have you heard the principle of adjustum generis?
Yes, sir.
Like other authorities.
Yes, sir.
It's a pattern.
Correct.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Which is your favorite subject?
Sir, in CRPC.
CRPC. Okay. What are the inherent powers of a High Court? When can it invoke the inherent powers?
So the High Court has been provided with inherent powers under Section 482 of CRPC, and they are basically to achieve the means and ends of the justice, and they can be invoked only when any provision is not barring. I stand corrected. Where any provision does not bar, does not give a proper remedy, then High Court can be.
Can police quash an FIR?
No, sir.
Then we see so many quashings of FIRs. Who quashes FIRs?
So, as per my limited knowledge, the High Court has the authority to quash FIR under Section 482.
Okay. Can the High Court expunge remarks? Suppose a lower court has passed strictures against a police officer. Can
Yes.
the High Court expunge those remarks? If so, under what provision?
So, can I make an educated guess here?
Yes.
I think.
Should I guess?
Sorry, sir.
Educated, yes.
Educated?
Yes. Okay. Please go ahead.
Sir, I believe the High Court can expunge that remarks under Section 482 powers.
Yes, right. Similarly against judicial officers also.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.
If the remarks is by the Honorable High Court, then where they can be expunged?
Sir, I believe by the Supreme Court.
Okay. Our constitution, the skeleton of the constitution was taken from where?
Sir, Government of India Act 1935.
1935. Now the Government of India Act 1935 converted India into what? A federal structure or a unitary structure, or what was the structure which was envisaged by the Government of India Act 1935?
So it was basically quasi-federal.
No, federal.
Federal? I stand corrected, sir. It is basically federal, but it basically union which indestructible union with destructible states.
No, that was unitary. That was later.
Later.
That came up in the objective resolutions
Okay.
of Pandit Nehru.
I stand
That
corrected,
came.
sir.
Okay. Whenever the parliament changes the name of any state,
Yes, sir.
what is the procedure to change the name of any state?
Sir, as per Article 2 of the Constitution,
2 or 3?
I stand corrected, sir. As per Article 3 of the Constitution, the Parliament is empowered to change the name, but then that has to be passed by the state legislature also.
Suppose the state does not pass, then?
The Parliament can then also change, sir.
Okay. Yeah, and whenever the parliament has to change the boundaries of any state, is there concurrence of the state needed?
So as per my opinion, there is no need. Parliament has the authority.
Without even consulting the state?
No, consultation has to be there as per
Can the
Article.
parliament, can any MP start the bill for changing the boundaries of a state?
I have to read upon that, sir.
It's the president. The president must move the bill under Article 3.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, your question.
How many national green tribunals are there in India? At what all places?
Ma'am, I don't have sufficient knowledge to answer this.
Okay. So do you think the decision of NGT, National Green Tribunal, can be challenged, and before what authority? Before what forum?
Can I make a guess here? Before the High Court.
Supreme Court.
I stand corrected, ma'am.
What are serious offences and what are heinous offences under Juvenile Justice Act?
There is a specific age group given. Sorry, there is specific offence term given, and both are defined. And I believe that the heinous offences are above the offences punishable above 10 years. I
Heinous
have to read
offences.
about-
Are you
Heinous
talking
offences.
about heinous offences?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Punishable above?
10 years.
No. Minimum limit should be above 7 years, and maximum could be anything. And what
Okay.
are serious offences? As per JJ?
I
There has
have
been
to
a
read
recent
upon-
amendment in
Yes,
the case
ma'am.
of serious offences.
Yes, ma'am. I have, in 2021 there has been recent amendment.
Yes.
I have to read upon it.
Okay. That will be all, sir.
Isha, you are very, very pleasant, very confident, but not overconfident. And
ਇਹ ਅੱਡੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗ ਰਹੀ
Sorry, sir?
ਅੱਡੀ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਹੈ ਪੈਰ ਦੀ
don't have too much of head movement.
Okay, sir.
Your head
you nod
moves.
your head more than
Okay.
if you can
If you can, don't be
Control it.
conscious, but it looks little odd.
Okay.
Otherwise, though many questions you were not able to answer properly, but the way you handle those questions and the poise which you have, definitely you will be a judge.
you add emotion with your statements.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
You should be in the first 5 in interview. Definitely. We can see that. You get very good marks. You're getting 125 out of 150.
Thank
All
you.
of us are unanimous on this.
Thank you, sir.
So, in fact, I remember when you first joined you were a very small girl. Your mother had come long, and I remember. I think even when you joined CLAT, उस time भी मैंने शायद आपको उस time पढ़ाया था. I remember.
Sir, I joined when you inaugurated the 38 Academy. You
Acha.
brought your mother for blessings.
अच्छा, okay. Yes, but very good. Just brush up your laws.
Okay.
You should be in the first 5 in interview. Maintain this
How about
posture.
current affairs?
Current affairs पढ़ो.
So I am keeping up to date on newspapers.
ਜਿਹੜਾ ਗਵਰਨਰ ਦਾ ਤੇ ਸੀਐਮ ਦਾ ਝਗੜਾ ਚੱਲ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ
Sorry, sir.
Dispute between governor and
Governor and CM
CM.
ਦਾ ਝਗੜਾ
So of Delhi.
No, no,
ਨਹੀਂ
in
ਇੱਥੇ
Punjab.
ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ
ਦਿੱਲੀ ਤੋਂ ਹੈ ਹੀ ਵਹਾਂ ਲੈਫਟੀਨੈਂਟ ਗਵਰਨਰ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਗਵਰਨਰ ਤਾਂ ਹੈ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ
ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੱਲ ਰਿਹਾ
Sir,
ਗਵਰਨਰ ਐਂਡ ਸੀਐਮ
sir, I read about it, but I didn't care much.
ਪੜ੍ਹਨਾ ਹੀ ਹੈ ਹੋਰ ਕੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਉਹਨੇ
and also read it in the context of the
It may be
constitution.
asked, what are the powers of governor? What is the powers of CM? He has to inform the governor whenever he seeks information.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, Isha.
Thank
You'll
you.
do very well. Just brush up your current events and this.
Okay. So I want to ask something.
Yeah.
So in Haryana, I was asked questions in BCom economics since I did
Don't
my
worry.
BCom. So I have to revise that
वो
also.
कर लो. Just कर लो. कोई फर्क
You
नहीं
did
होता.
BCom?
Sir, in my application form in Haryana, the subjects were written. So I did BCom, 3-year BCom from SD College. So they asked me questions on models of economics.
देखो economist मिल के भाई. Okay, don't worry. Just कर लो.
The judges didn't ask. There were 11 people.
हाँ वो
So
बाकी पूछ रहे होंगे ना.
Yes, sir.
Right. So वो कर लो. Because once we have that experience, why not? Why leave any stone unturned?
okay, sir. And sir, there were 11 people. So
Just-
we have to greet everyone.
No, no, no. Good afternoon, ma'am. अगर है कोई, नहीं तो good afternoon, sirs. Look at the chairman into his eye and say good afternoon, sirs. बस ऐसे घुमा के face चारों तरफ. Good afternoon, sirs. बस फिर wait करो.
चुप करके बह नहीं जाना जिन्हीं तक कहते
हाँ
नहीं
जब तक कहते नहीं.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है ना
So this time you'll become a judge.
Exit should be as sweet as your entry.
Yes, yes, true.
Okay.
You must leave an indelible impression on the board.